Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the Reducing Schedule Overwhelm series that I'm doing here on Instagram. So, day number 1, we talked all about getting things clear. Where's your life at right now? What is going on? What do you want it to look like? All that fabuloso stuff. There was an awesome worksheet that went with that to help you get all these life areas in order. Yesterday, we talked all about creating a clarity map and help you to stay focused on what that goal is for the next 30 days. What are some actions you can take towards it? How do you want life to feel? All that juicy stuff. So if you've done days number 1 and 2, today is really going to be great. This is my simplicity piece of the whole puzzle. So Monday and Tuesday was about clarifying, seeing what's going on, understanding what you want, being really clear about that picture of what's your now. And then you can have a clear picture of what's your next. And the reason why I do those 2 steps first versus telling you, oh my God, this is how you create a perfect plan or a perfect schedule, is because so often, I know for me, if I don't do it this way, it could be some financial stuff going on, or it could be some things with your health that are not keeping you up to date and in alignment and everything like that. So that's why I start there. I want to help you build a foundation that will allow you to have that flow so that you can always keep that sense of clarity and, keeping it simple. Not having all the steps, not feeling like you have all the things in your head. Is it perfect? No. I sometimes feel like there's like 90 million ideas in my head that I can't seem to gather together. But having this framework helps me to go back in and really begin to pull this apart. So today, out of the simplified framework, I am sharing the most transformational thing that you can do to add more energy to your day, to your life. Now, let me preface energy with this. Energy is something that you create. It's just not something you wake up with. It's just not, it's something that can be created. And yes, if you have pre-existing health conditions and things of that nature, creating energy feels impossible, or it's just a lot harder. Specifically, if you're dealing with things like depression, illness, creating that energy feels damn near impossible. So I totally get that. I am not discounting those things at all. But energy is something that is created internally. And the best way to create and to maintain your energy is by taking transitions. Oftentimes, we leave transitions to our kids, especially if you have kids that are neurodiverse, right? Like, have you ever tried to take a kid, specifically a kid that's like hyper fixated on something, that's maybe on the spectrum, and move them from one thing to another without breaking down and say, okay, 5 more minutes, we're going to be doing this. Okay, we've got 3 minutes. Look at the timer. Okay, we've got 1 minute. Like, we transition our kids, but we don't think that, because for many, like for me, I was masking for so long that I didn't really think I needed transitions. Like, I thought I could hop from thing to thing to thing and I could be fully engaged in the next thing and that I didn't need any brain breaks. That's not true. Transitioning will help to add that space that you require, that your brain requires to just catch the flip up. Like, adding transitions into your day is life-giving to you. It's life-giving to you, especially if you're neurodiverse like me. Even if you're not, adding transitions for you is going to be life-giving. It's going to be energy-giving. So how do you even add transitions to your day? Like, how does this even work? What does it look like? Let me give you a couple of ways that you can add transitions to your day. And it's really, really easy, but it's simple. But, of course, doing something new and making the transition into that is not always easy to do, because that's a new habit that you're building and you're creating. Going outside and being in nature is a great transition because it resets you. Specifically, I live in Michigan. Going outside, being able to feel the breeze, all that other stuff is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous for you to bring things back together. Another way to create transitions and to create space in your day is to not overpack the schedule. Meaning that you're not having something at 10, then at 10:15, then at 10:30, then at 10:45, and that you're not backing your day up back to back as often as possible. Yes, they're probably your mom. I'm doing, as well as making sure that I get things done because he's serious about his mommy time. Like, both of my kids are really serious about their mom time. And so they will stop me, or they will stand by my computer and harass the hell out of me until I do stop. So that's another way for you to try. The piece where you're just like letting your brain flow and letting all the things go. So if it's that one, number one. The piece where you are adding buffer space into your day. So are you adding 1, which is letting your brain flow like the Autobahn? 2, where you're adding the buffer space into your day? Or number 3, which is, oh my gosh, I didn't write these down and I forget, but number 3 was the first one. Oh, I was going off cuff. I'll think about it like after I get off this video, and I'll put it down in the comment section below so you can choose which one of these are you going to try first. And only doing one at a time. I know how our brains work. I know how your brain works. You want to do all of them because you want to feel all the relief now. I'm telling you, pick one and commit down in the comment section below to which one you're going to pick, number 1, number 2, and number 3. And I want to see you thrive. All right, tomorrow I will be back for the next quickie video. We're going to talk about my third anchor, which is organizing, creating order and getting things together. This is the part that many of you are probably waiting on, this day, the organized day, putting it all together. Whether you come in today, tomorrow, or Monday, it doesn't matter. Everything is going to be recapped. So have a fabulous rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.